If you watch my step 1 video, you'll see that I made some changes. Originally I had mounted a Midnite solar charge controller here called the Brat. What I've decided to do is upgrade to their MPPT controller, the Kid. And I'm going to mount it inside the forward storage compartment. So what I did was I bought this double cable gland from Amazon, and now I've redirected those two cables inside to the front storage compartment. And I'll show you that now. Okay, so the cables come through that front wall here, positive and negative. And now what I'm going to do on the other side of the compartment is I'm going to go inside and draw on the template for the charge controller itself so I can mount it inside the RV, and it will come through this wall, and this is where I'll make all my connections here. So here it is, the Kid from Midnite Solar. It's an MPPT charge controller. And I've removed some screws. You can see here and at the four corners I've removed some screws. Because the way they send it to you, the way it appears here, is for a surface mount application. And what I'm going to do is recess it into that compartment like I was showing you previously. So I removed these screws so this can come apart easily. Now I'm not going to be able to take it out of the wall mount with just one hand. So I'm going to put the camera down here. I'll remove it and then show you what it looks like. Okay, so there it is. Now there's the charge controller, the wall mounting bracket, and then that face plate there. So I'm going to be mounting just this piece, just the charge controller, in a surface mount application. And these wires that come out for all the connections will be on the inside of the compartment, and we'll just see this front face here for managing the inputs from the solar panels. Alright, so what I did was I took the surface mounting bracket and positioned it, and then I just traced the inside of that with my pencil there to give me the outline for the template. And then I took my trusty multi-tool and I've cut all along the flat edges of that opening. And now I'm going to go get a hole saw and just drill those radiuses so that I can have a nice clean opening to mount the MPP controller in. So I'll go get that drill bit, and I'll be back to cut this out and show you. Okay, so here we go. I've got a Forstner bit here, and you can see the Forstner bit, and it's about the right radius I need for these corners, so I'm just going to go ahead and drill those out now. There. Now you want to be very careful because there is not a lot of room for error where the screws go through at the corners for the charge controller. So make sure you do use some kind of drill bit to get those radiuses to slip that MPPT controller in, and then you'll still have some wood there. As you can see, RV wood's not very thick, it's only 1/8 of an inch, so you want to make sure you get this right so you have a good solid spot to mount the charge controller. So I'm going to go get the charge controller right now, and I'll be right back. Alright, so there's the whole opening. I've got the controller here, and what we want is a nice snug fit, which we have there. So even though the material is very thin, it does hold on nicely. So I'm going to pre-drill these because there's very little material there. And then I'll add the screws. You can see how quickly that goes through there. And then the screws that they provide you. Okay, so there we go. It is mounted, and I will take you around the other side to the storage compartment and show you how it looks in there.